people beat him up. I'm going to play you a local newscast of it. They never mention the race of the suspects. They never mention the race of the person beaten up, although they do show his picture, and this is television, so you don't need to mention it. But there are all sorts of other news accounts that describe the assailants as black. Now, they are still at large. So how responsible is it for you to do a local cast, talk about a kid who was beaten up to the point where his cranium was fractured, and you don't say anything whatsoever about the still at large suspects? This isn't news, it's public relations. Listen to this.
And Sylacauga police have identified and interviewed persons of interest in the assault of 17-year-old Sylacauga high school student who is now in critical condition. Police say it happened on Friday night in the parking lot of Old Ace Hardware. Jamise Price is in the community today and joins us with more. Jamise.
Yeah, Lydia, I just spoke with the teen's mom, and she identified her son as 17-year-old Brian Ogle. She tells me her son's skull is broken in a few places, among many other injuries. She says this is completely devastating and doesn't understand why it happened. More importantly, she wants justice. It was here in this parking lot where police say a 17-year-old student was beaten so badly by one or more people that he is now in critical condition at UAB Hospital.
Who would think people, small Sylacauga would have done something like this to a child?
When police responded Friday night, they found the victim bleeding from his head. Blood left in this parking lot is a reminder of how serious things are.
I don't really see why things would come to that point of just so many people, ganging up on him like that. Brian, as long as I've known him, he's always been a very, very special guy. He's always been nice. I mean, he's always done things for people.
And police are trying to determine all the circumstances surrounding this assault. And that has some afraid this could divide the community.
The whole, racist thing, just sit down and talk to somebody, Maybe how they say it is not how you want to hear it. Just, sit down with somebody and talk to him. Maybe his intentions weren't to sound offensive. If they would have took out the time instead of, reacting on site, things would have came out a whole lot different. Now he's, in a bad shape, and that's not one thing that a mother wants to see.
Chief Johnson has asked for the community to pray that they all can move past the violence and become a stronger community.
And my prayers is with the family, not on one side, but both sides. I just wish they could all get straightened out.
The police chief says they will have a beefed-up presence at the high school and the middle school starting on Monday until tensions are calm. Meanwhile, their family is grateful for the prayers and the continued support in the community. In Birmingham, Jamise Price, WBRC, Fox 6 News, on your side.
Okay, so they don't mention the race of the assailants whatsoever. Don't show any pictures whatsoever. Although there are other published accounts that I've read that suggest it's a racially motivated attack. How do you go on television with the suspect still at large, not mention who they are, what their race is, so that people can hopefully identify them? It's irresponsible. It's not news. It's public relations.